Seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, is a condition that describes a cycle of fatigue, loss of motivation, and other common depressive symptoms that seem to ebb and flow with the ever-changing seasonal weather patterns. SAD generally has identical symptoms to major depressive disorder, with the exception of the time frame those symptoms present themselves. SAD is characterized by depressive symptoms most evident at the beginning of a new season. For example, as fall begins, you may feel lethargic, unmotivated, and unfocused. As winter comes along, you may begin to experience tearful spells, hopelessness, despair, loss of appetite, and even suicidal thoughts. Generally, as spring rolls around, symptoms may dissipate, but as summer hits, complementary symptoms might appear. You may begin to feel restless, irritable, scattered, anxious, and experience intense food cravings or the desire to binge eat. Dealing with these symptoms is difficult enough. Then throw in a global pandemic, and you may find yourself in an absolute nightmare. Until the new Pfizer, Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson vaccine becomes effective, we seem to be in a state of social anarchy. Picture this. You are exhausted, depressed, anxious, overwhelmed, and alone. You think about all your obligations and all the expectations others have of you, and it consumes you. It overrides your emotional capabilities. You want to avoid it all, and you end up falling into a deeper realm of withdrawal, confusion, and despair. You feel nothingness, a heavy sense of emptiness, a deep void of darkness. You wish you could take one of Elon Musk's spacecrafts to the moon. The worst part is, no one is coming with you, and you aren't sure you'll ever make it back in one piece. Sadly, for many of us who struggle with SAD, this is our reality. So, what can you do about this? Have no fear. While life with SAD can be debilitating in some cases, there are some natural options you can try to attempt to remedy these symptoms without calling up your primary care physician for the most effective antidepressant. Here are some things to try when dealing with SAD during a pandemic. Firstly, get good sleep. Stick to a bedtime routine or sleeping schedule. Appropriate amounts of sleep can increase mood and help you obtain a higher level of focus. Also, exercise. I know it's the last thing you want to do when you're feeling depressed, but something as small as a 10-minute walk can significantly boost your mood. Practicing good hygiene is an effective way to give yourself a quick mood boost. A nice warm shower or bubble bath can really give you a jump start at any point in the day. Presenting yourself as if you're going out on the town, even if you choose to stay in, can help rewire your brain into a more sociable state. Vitamins B6, B12, and vitamin D are linked to increased mood and energy levels. Vitamin D is most accessible through sunlight. However, in the winter months, the sun seems to miss us more often than not. No worries, vitamin D and other vitamin supplements can be found over the counter. Make sure to consult your physician for medical advice. Also, practice a balanced diet. Eat nutrient-rich foods without the added sugars and that are not high in saturated fats. Foods with omega-3s and antioxidants are your best bet. A little dark chocolate and small amounts of caffeine can prove to be helpful too. Another thing you can try is fasting, and not just from food. For example, taking a break from social media like Facebook or TikTok can help reset the pleasure centers in your brain. Keep in mind, proper diet and striving for balance supersedes the benefits of fasting. Another popular option to combat the seasonal blues is phototherapy. And no, I'm not talking about taking mad selfies with your bestie. Phototherapy is the use of light for therapeutic benefit. Therapy lamps allow us to experience the benefits of sunlight without the harsh UV rays. You can usually find these therapy lamps ranging from $30 to $50 on Amazon. Lastly, you want to make sure that you find a way to stay connected. Reach out to your family, friends, and coworkers. Set up a Zoom session and plan a family game night. Send a funny meme to your friends or favorite coworkers. The pandemic has made working remotely more feasible. As we return to a new state of normalcy, Staying connected can help us take inventory on our mental health, and it can help us gauge where we are emotionally. If energy is low, find ways to boost it. If anxiety is high, find ways to lower your stress level and practice self-care. Taking a daily inventory of how am I feeling or what do I need, think, or want can be the difference between feeling stuck and regaining a sense of control in your life.